everybody, happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. Hunter McCullough, I'm Ryan Half. Appreciate you joining us. We've been having a little bit of fun this week. That is because our wonderful director Shania is taking next week off. So we've been assembling some kind of new or different shows that you'll be finding next week here on Northern Life, including one about what it's like to prepare for a wedding, another about Hunter's favorite blindfolds that we've had. We're going to talk about those for a little bit. And then also probably, I think, we're going to have a Rachel Hackbarth Best Does It Work product show. So,
oh boy!
And I think a week from this Friday, we'll remember our time at Castle Danger Brewing in Two Harbors, because I think they're getting ready for their 15th annual anniversary. So the gears are spinning up in the brain trying to figure out what's happening on what day.
Yes, yeah. It's been a busy past few days in Northern Life World, and Shania, I believe, going up to Canada, I believe, right next week. So we're gonna have a lot of fun up there.
Oh, stop at McDonald's.
Stop at McDonald's, a big old maple leaf right in the middle there. So we got a lot going on here at Northern Life. Yeah, be on the lookout for those episodes. It's going to be a lot of fun. But coming up on today's show, we're going to have your latest Does It Work product from the very lovely Rachel Hackbarth, trying out a solution to stop flies in your house, plus a conversation about Excalibur Con coming up next weekend over at the Deck. A bunch of nerds getting together there, Ryan.
Getting together, hanging out. Steve Carbo, who's putting it all together, stops by to chat. He's going to be chatting about it this week, and I believe he'll join us again next week. So wonderful guy, having a wonderful conversation. And we were talking to before our chat that you'll see today. He was over at or down in Minneapolis for SummerSlam for WWE. It just reminded me of all the years I spent, Friday nights, Monday nights in my parents' bedroom on their tiny TV watching, SmackDown, and then in the basement to watch Raw.
As long as you didn't try any moves like on your sister.
Yeah, I don't
like
think
that.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, well, usually full Nelson was kind of like the main thing.
Yes, they wouldn't like that too much. I wouldn't think.
Probably not today.
No.
Yeah, I won't do that today. Well, I know Hunter and I goof off a lot on this show. We always have a lot of fun. We always talk about some wild things. Hunter makes a lot of comments. I make a lot of faces. And rarely, though, do I see a story that actually just perplexes me.
Really?
You have to listen to this. A South Florida steakhouse is putting a new twist on dinner service. So once a month, apparently, customers at Class Soiree Steakhouse in Hollywood, Florida, will dine completely nude while the staff remains fully clothed. Now, the owner and the chef, Murad Ali, says the $150 to $300 experience is meant to bring in new customers and, as we're doing now, create conversation.
Sure, yep.
The city of Hollywood, Florida says these events are legal because employees are staying dressed.
There's so many thoughts that are running through my head right now. First off is any Seinfeld fans out there, there's an episode in particular that comes to mind where Jerry learns about good naked versus bad naked.
Oh.
Good naked is like his girlfriend, because his girlfriend starts wandering around his apartment naked.
Oh,
and
that's
so
right.
Good naked is she's reading on the couch, but then he tries like belt sanding naked, and she's like, that is disgusting. Don't ever do that. I would think cutting a steak while naked or something like that. That can't be a good naked, right?
I would assume like hot mashed potatoes, like if you end up like missing, it falls on you, that'd be probably hard. Steak, the steak's gonna be hot.
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine it'd be a good thing. I mean, someone getting up from the table to go to walk to the bathroom. There's just a lot of questions.
Also, the servers, I feel so bad for them. They have to stay fully clothed.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they don't want to be in that situation.
I would
where
assume not.
They're fully clothed and everyone else around them is not wearing anything.
So, I mean, if it's your thing, head to Hollywood, Florida, and be sure to contact that restaurant. If it's not your thing, just stay any other city in the country.
And take some pictures, send it to our Northern Life text line right there.
218-900, yep.
Put it right there.
Yeah. When you're driving to your favorite restaurant or store soon, you don't want to be stuck in traffic, especially, if you're down in Hollywood, Florida. It's probably pretty cold. So in Wisconsin, a 69-year-old man flew his helicopter to a Cabela's in Richfield, Wisconsin, because, as he told deputies, quote, the drive was too long. Authorities say the pilot was properly licensed, actually followed FAA rules, and landed safely in an empty part of the parking lot, as you see here. And it sounds like no citations were issued for that unusual shopping trip.
Dude, sometimes the roads are just insane. You want to get there, get in, and get out real quick. I have got no problem with this, right?
I don't have a problem either. I feel like it should be something more Wisconsin, though. If you're going to Cabela's, you got to be rolling up in your jet ski or your,
your side-by-side,
your
perhaps?
side-by-side.
Yes,
that'd
exactly.
be more Wisconsin.
Oh, 100%.
Helicopters, that's pretty impressive, though.
Let's get a naked Cabela's going. Why not do
that?
Let's
maybe not.
Well, there's that display with all the animals. Everyone
can
be naked,
sure. I
Everyone
got
can
you.
be naked with
I got you. Imagine a Cabela's dining experience.
Oh.
Just like a bunch of, I don't know,
Antelope?
Yeah, freeze-dried meals.
Yes.
That'd be Wonderful. It may still be summer, but it's never too early to get your scare on. Get ready for Halloween, Hunter. I'm sure Matt Rasmussen somewhere is cheering. Spirit Halloween has already opened its flagship store in New Jersey, and there are going to be many pop-up locations to come over the next several weeks. USA Today reporting Spirit Halloween will open the most stores in its history this season, nearly 1,600 across the nation. The chain will be among other retailers looking to cash in on Americans' love for the spooky holiday. Last year, the National Retail Federation projected Halloween spending would pass $13 billion.
What an awesome gig right there. You're open for 2 months out of the year. You must make bank, right?
Yeah.
And then you can just close down for 10 months out of the year. I don't know how much money they make, but it must be quite the racket, right?
It's got to be quite the racket.
Yes.
I mean, I think we've talked about in the show too, they've done like the Spirit Christmas.
Yes.
It's like you could legitimately do it for so many seasons.
Seriously, and
Yeah.
Valentine's Day, Easter perhaps, anything like those. So yeah, why not do that?
I feel like this is my problem with Halloween. I feel, but it's a personal matter because I get to like the week before Halloween and go, oh, I feel the pressure to get a costume.
Sure.
So where am I going to go? I'm going to go to Spirit Halloween and spend the $60 to get a costume.
So you're saying you wish there were more options out there so you didn't have to be kind of, I don't know, forced maybe to go to Spirit Halloween.
I would
if you
say
will.
that. Yeah,
Sure.
or maybe actually I just need to plan better.
Because it is expensive. It
is expensive.
If you go like on Amazon, you can find these different things, parts of your costume for a lot cheaper perhaps. Not endorsing going to Amazon or anything, but there's different options out there. But like you said, I always end up going to Spirit Halloween. So.
I just need to raid the King of Halloween's closet and get something for myself. He has a Willy Wonka outfit in here currently, and we thought it was Prince. So turns out it is not Prince.
Purple Rain. Yeah.
It does look good though.
Yeah.
Well, hey, coming up after the break, Excalibur Con returning to Duluth soon. We'll talk about it next. Welcome back, everybody. Whether you're into cosplay, comics, anime, tabletop games, or just looking for a fun weekend with the family, Excalibur Con is returning to the deck, and the convention has grown into one of the Northland's biggest celebrations of pop culture. It's bringing together celebrity guests and artists, gamers, and fans of all ages. And joining us now to share all about it is Steve Carbo. Steve, appreciate you joining us today.
Yeah.
It's going to be an exciting weekend. It's not this weekend, it's coming up next weekend. So for someone who has not been to Excalibur Con, how do you describe it to folks?
Yeah, that's a broad description. Basically, all of your nerdy fandoms under one roof. So if you mentioned anime, sci-fi, WWE, any type of comics, any type of comic book movies, tabletop gaming, video gaming, anything that you can think of that kind of satisfies that nerdy itch, it's going to be under the roof at the deck just next weekend.
And it sounds like the event has grown, which is awesome to see. It's awesome to report on. What do you think has fueled that growth here in Duluth?
I think Duluth is just situated in just like the perfect area for this, with the high schools and the colleges and the folks that we bring in for visitors during the summer. We're just situated in a place that's different than other places that run conventions. We're a few hours away from the cities or Madison or Fargo, and there's nothing really in this pocket.
Right.
So I think we can be situated right in the right place, right time of year. Duluth in August is perfect. So you think of going to a convention in Chicago or New York or LA, come to Duluth in August, and it's beautiful.
And they got some guests coming. You got some big celebrity guests. Who's going to be at Excalibur Con?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are very familiar with K-pop Demon Hunters,
Yep.
kind of the worldwide sensation. We have Sung Won Cho, Alan Lee, Jennifer Sun Bell, all are voice actors for K-pop Demon Hunters. Another kind of worldwide sensation that came out of nowhere was the Amazing Digital Circus. That blew up this summer from a YouTube video to a movie theater movie. And we have Marissa Lenti, Alex Roshan, voice actors for that. And we have first-time appearances from Mackenzie Michelson and Ben Bishop. They're in the final movie, and they've never done a convention before. So we're super excited to have them at Excalibur Con for their first ever convention experience.
And when you think of conventions, you think of cosplaying. What do you inspire folks to? Do you encourage folks to come down,
Absolutely.
be dressed up?
Absolutely. If you like to dress up, say for a Ren Fair, or if you want to dress up as X-Men, a character from X-Men, if you want Digital Circus or K-pop Demon Hunters. I myself am a big Star Wars fan. That's where I started. I have a Mandalorian costume that may be broken out during the weekend. We'll see.
Possibly.
But the 501st will be there, so you'll see Stormtroopers and you'll see Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader walking around. So we highly encourage it. And we have cosplay contests both days, all ages, so kids on up. Cosplay on Saturday and Sunday with some some really neat events and prizes that go along with that.
A lot of cool aspects. Also, as I was saying in the intro to this conversation, tabletop gaming. Something like Dungeons and Dragons. What do you think has led to that popularity recently?
So I think a number of things. So you've got Stranger Things, that right
Sure.
there,
Oh, yeah.
another worldwide sensation, right? Stranger Things has really upped the RPGs and the D&D world. But just general tabletop gaming, I think there's this appetite for getting together and kind of coming out of the pandemic when people weren't able to get together. Now tabletop gaming is a fantastic way for people to get together around the table, play your game, whether it be Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Riftbound, Star Wars Unlimited, any of those, or the RPGs like you mentioned. People want to be together and do those things.
Has it been cool to just see folks from here in the Northland and from other areas who descend on Duluth get to meet each other and enjoy these shared interests?
Yeah, it's really neat. So by day, I'm a therapist, so I'm often
really?
talking to people about connection and getting together and finding your family or finding your people. And that's been a very common comment that we hear at ExcaliburCon is like, I found my people. Whether it's a teenager who's maybe on the outskirts of the cool crowd or whatever, or somebody that kind of has moved to the area and I'm not really familiar with this area that much. Come to ExcaliburCon and you're probably going to find that pocket of your people right at the event.
I love that. And is it a family-friendly event? Is there maybe an age range that kids, it would be appropriate for kids?
Absolutely. We highly encourage kids. In fact, kids under 5 are free to get in. Just come on in with your parent. Our kids' tickets are $10 for the whole weekend. We really encourage kids to come in. And adults. I'm a little tenured myself, a little gray in the beard. It's absolutely fun for folks our age. We draw upon the nostalgia, the current pop culture, and everything in between. So it is very much a family-oriented situation at ExcaliburCon, and we have a lot of things where families might be like, oh, I don't know how much I can spend on this. We have free activities through the entire weekend, so if you just came and enjoyed what we have to offer with the ticket price, you could do that and come away with probably not much more than going to the movie theater.
Right. And Steve, very quickly while I have you, I know Pokemon is huge. Everything
Yes.
Pokemon related?
Yep, there'll be two
weekend?
Pokemon tournaments, and PokeCon will be up as well, and we might even see the Pikachu car.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be a lot of fun. Well, Steve Carbo joining us. Steve, appreciate you stopping by.
Absolutely.
And I hope you have a wonderful time coming up at ExcaliburCon. We're actually going to be talking to Steve, it sounds like next week as well. Hunter's going to be chatting with Steve. So be sure to find ExcaliburCon the 15th and 16th over at the deck. Also, find more information and tickets, ExcaliburCon.com.
Yes, absolutely.
Cool. All right, awesome. Well, thank you, Steve, for stopping by. And we'll see you coming up after the break here on Northern Live. Welcome back, everybody. Big thanks to Steve Carbo for stopping by. Hunter here, going to chat with Steve coming up a week from today, so
Yep.
that'll be a lot of fun. It is good to feel like that us nerds have a place to hang out.
Exactly. It's a community, like you talked about. It's literally a big community of nerds getting together. I've always wanted to do a cosplay of some kind. I don't know what it would be, but if you had to pick something, what would
I don't
you
know.
do?
It probably would be like John Cena from WWE or something.
cool.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just loved watching wrestling growing
Macho
up.
Man, Randy Savage. Yeah.
Sounds like down in the Twin Cities. Apparently, everybody probably clothed at this ice cream store. It sounds like, at least for the most part. But the ice cream shop does have big bragging rights. Participants in that online bracket-style tournament we talked about have named Cup and Cone in White Bear Lake, Minnesota, the best ice cream shop in the country. That came after 5 rounds of voting. And Minnesota as a whole did quite well in the contest. We know we had those other 2 that were in the top 64. And as for what likely pushed Cup and Cone over the top, locals there know it for their generous servings of soft serve.
That's the best when you get that heaping scoop. And there is good ice cream and bad ice cream for sure.
Oh, no, yeah.
100%. So, it's a good scoop of ice cream. It's a classic summer staple right there.
It's usually like the Five Guys fries when they fill up the cup, but then add more into the bag. You're like, that's a
Yes.
generous serving.
It's a wonderful serving. It makes you happy to go there for sure. For today's Does It Work product, we're checking out a product that makes getting rid of flies a fun activity.
And always a fun activity. Here's Rachel Hackbarth.
Kenny Wilson has wanted to test out this week's Does It Work product ever since he first saw it. It's the Bug Assault. The infomercials show it looks pretty similar to a Nerf gun, but it's supposed to be an insect eliminating device. This classic version that we're trying out costs $49.95.
I saw it on TV and I've seen it at the Bass Pro Shop. You know, when you're outside grilling, you know, a lot of times there's flies and bugs that bother you while you're outside, and I always wanted to buy one and try it out.
The makers claim that their device is a lot more fun to use than an oftentimes frustrating fly swatter.
It says, for one thing, it pities the fly. Uses ordinary table salt, no batteries required. Pop-up side indicator. We got open lid and pour granulated table salt. Holds 80 shots. I guess we pour the salt in there.
You think that's good?
Should be good enough.
There are no flies around at the moment, so we're just holding target practice for now.
Right.
Well, do you want to shoot at this so far?
Let's try it and see what happens.
Did you see any salt go out?
I did see it. Let's try one of these. Oh yeah, look at that. Right through it.
Oh, wow.
Still no flies, but we did find this.
Were you expecting that, for it to be that strong?
I was not. I was expecting it to maybe just hit it and fall right off, but that's very impressive.
For Does It Work, I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
All right.
Easy there, dude.
Take it
Yeah.
easy, my guy.
Oh, you just got real comfortable with that really quick. You've got salt all over your house and everything like that. What's the cleanup process?
I don't know, but
And
it's
carcasses everywhere.
We were watching it. It was like kind of like when you shoot a shotgun, like we did in Two Harbors.
Yep.
It kind of has that spread. So I guess that maybe is the science, that the salt just kind of spreads out, and since the bugs are so small, like that impact probably takes them out.
Sure. Also, that spider was doing nothing. I mean,
Yeah.
it just caught that stray.
And
What
the
heck?
plant.
Yeah, the plant, exactly.
Plant's like, I'm gonna have to heal this. Poor plant.
Give me some more salt.
Hey, in entertainment news, a new documentary called Cookie Queens follows 4 Girl Scouts through the highs and lows of the cookie season. The film highlights the girls' goals, friendships, and personal growth while offering a behind-the-scenes look at the $800 million a year Girl Scout cookie business. Cookie Queens keeps the focus on the girls and the lessons they learn along the way. That movie sounds like it's hitting theaters this Friday.
I didn't know it was almost $1 billion industry. That's insane.
Probably all from my pocket.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, super tasty. Well, hey, stay close. We have a sweet viewer comment to share when we return. Before we go today, let's get to a YouTube viewer comment from Chuck and Linda. This was really nice. It reads, "Hey Ryan and Hunter, we are regular viewers of your program and we reside on an island in Lake Huron, which is about the same parallel as Marquette and Duluth. Now, we find your program entertaining and informative with a dash of a small town vibe. You guys should have way more viewers. What's up with that? Just keep on going, okay?"
Maybe it's the conversations about the naked restaurants and the shooting
probably-
spiders with salt.
Yeah, we
and-
probably lost some viewers along the way too. We probably gained a lot, but we
That's
probably have also lost a lot.
That's true. Very nice comment there. And now watching us, that's in Michigan, right? Is that in Michigan or is that?
Lake Huron? Yeah, but I believe so.
So they must live in Michigan on this island, and it's not in our viewing area technically.
Yeah,
right.
right. So they're catching us
thank
on
you.
YouTube. So
Thank you very much.
Be sure to head to Northern Life TV on YouTube and hit subscribe in case you miss an episode. Before we head out, a music legend is giving out scholarships at a Minnesota college. South Central College has opened up scholarship applications courtesy of Metallica. The Metallica Scholars Initiative is an effort from the band to extend scholarship opportunities. South Central College has been selected in Mankato as the recipient of those scholarships for the 4th year, and it is the only Minnesota college to be selected.
That's pretty cool. In a world where music, I don't know, education seems to be dying a little bit, cool to see some folks investing
Yeah,
back into
thanks
it.
to Metallica.
For sure. Yeah, rock on. We love you so much.
See you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.